once you see that a person cares about you, once you know you can't unknow. Like, it's infections after that. My name is Stephanie Lane. I grew up in Boyle Heights, Los Angeles, South Central, right in Aliso Village Projects. My experience with youth incarceration, I started doing time at a very young age as a juvenile, going from camps to placements and then getting a taste of County Youth Authority as a youth growing up. So I'm very aware of what transpired behind those walls as a juvenile and going through the emotions of it. So being a part of this organization today, I feel like it's just full circle all the way around on what I want to do with the youth and to give back within my community. It's important to me because when I was a juvenile going through the system, I didn't have that much of a role model to assist me with going through the system or even understand why situations was transpiring and why I ended up in the system. So today, I feel that the work that's going on, it'll be pivotal for me to be involved in it because I'm a person that's went through the system, understand the system, and knows what an individual like me needs to help to navigate to not go through the system again, or tools to not make the same mistakes to land a juvenile into a closed environment. So I feel that if I had somebody that was relatable to come into the system where I was in juvenile hall and just really just talk to me and understand why I was going through what I was going through and give me a different route or a different perspective, I probably wouldn't end up where I ended up throughout my adult years. I would have listened to a person that I would be able to relatable to, a person that's been through the same situation that I was going through or that's went through it and they know a different route of how they made it out, instead of a person that's never experienced it and trying to tell me this is the way that I'm supposed to be, but you've never had any lived experience to be able to tell me how I'm supposed to be something when you've never experienced anything to be able to tell the next. Today I work at Homewood Industries. I'm a housing case manager, so I help a lot of community clients. So community clients that come in and out, I just help them try to find safety housing, even trainees and stuff that's there. I run a women's empowerment group, so I deal with the women there, helping us try to navigate within our emotions and be better versions of ourselves. And then now I'm doing this juvenile justice reform stuff. I'm also trying to give back, with full circle of just understanding with women being incarcerated and then going back to youth. This whole program has allowed me to heal on a whole different platform with being in a group setting with individuals that used to be COs or youth authority officers and people that's been within the justice system but was on the other side, and hearing their compassion and hearing them say, I'm sorry for the way that we were treated and not given the proper tools to succeed in life is allowed me to look at the people that did harm me. In a sense, it's not so much I'm so angry at them, I'm learning to understand that they did the best that they can do with what they was given at that time. I feel like it's bogus because you bondage your youth, you bondage your whole existence in a sense because the youth is gonna be the next generation to rule in this lifestyle. So it's as a youth right now, to be within the juvenile justice system is just a fucked up place to be because people is overdosing. And it's not that it didn't happen back then, but it's more prevalent and it's just more easier to get drugs inside a jail. So it's being confined, you have nothing else to do but to try something, and mentally, we're not mentally stable to be confined or even to be told of what's gonna happen within your next 6 months or when you go to court. So you're gonna do drugs or you're gonna fall within these situations into depression and stuff. So today, as a youth, I hate it for an individual to be within the justice system because it's they're just throwaways. The way the system changes when they take accountability of what's unchangeable, honestly. And once you find what is not unchangeable and then you attack that, then things can change. But people have to be aware of what's actually going on and take accountability of what's going on and find a different outlet. Having these healing circles is allowing me to dig deeper within myself and get from underneath my waterline. In a sense, things that I've submerged for so long that I didn't want to address or didn't feel that I needed to address. So this fellowship and this organization has allowed me to heal on a whole different platform so that I can be better for the next individual, for my niece, my nephew that's going through juvenile systems and stuff like that. I'm just hopeful that the youth will see that people actually care for them and just want them to succeed, and that show them that there is a different outlet besides what people keep trying to label you as. There's actually people that's out here doing the work to close down these systems so that we can find a different system. I always believe that there's a greater day than with the day that you're existing in today, and that there's always people out here that love you beyond measures that you would never understand, or understand why, that they even care about our whereabouts, or even the type of individuals that we is. We're supposed to be throwaways, but it's people out here that's not gonna throw you away at the end of the day. They wanna see you succeed, but it's up to you to understand that you're greater than what your environment is giving you at the end of the day. And once you see that a person cares about you, once you know you can't unknow, right? It's infections after that.